Hello everyone. This is CA Minds, Easy CA Coaching. Today we are going to start the part 3 of the chapter BRS. To have a look on our previous videos on BRS, click on the I button over here and like, share and subscribe our channel for more interesting updates. So let us start our problem. Our problem is illustration 2 of our ICA module. Well, the question states that the bank balance as per cash book is 2,40,000 and check issued but not yet presented in the bank amounts to 1,36,000 and check deposited in the bank but not yet cleared amounts to 90,000. Bank charges 300, interest credited by the bank amounts to 1250. Bank balance as per passbook is 2,86,950. So, in order to make a bank reconciliation statement, one must follow this format. Over here you would write it as particulars and amount over here, and on the top of the table you have to write, on the top of the such format you have to write bank reconciliation statement when a date is given. You should write as on and the date over here which is given in the question. So let us start with the problem. What is the first adjustment given here? Balance as per cash book is 2,40,000. When we take balance as per cash book, how to solve all the items given in the question? So there is a super duper trick to solve such types of BRS problems. So only remember one thing is that when you take the balance as per cash book, you should consider that the changes which took place in the cash book should be taken as the changes that are occurring in the passbook. Okay, let me show it like this. When there is a change in a cash book, that has to be considered as a change in the passbook. So when you are evaluating the balance as per cash book, you should consider the changes that are occurring in the passbook. Okay, let us understand this more briefly with the problem. With this second adjustment is checks issued but not presented. So what happens over here? Balance as per cash book means you have to take in consideration that the changes in the passbook. So the checks have been issued, that is the cash book balance decreases, but what happens over here that the passbook has to be updated, that is it has to be increased, but the passbook is not increased by 1,36,000. So the such balance must be added. So this is the second adjustment that has to be solved, and let us go to the third adjustment. Let me denote it as 3 because it is not possible to write the whole sentence. The third adjustment is checks deposited in the bank but not yet cleared amounts to 90,000. What happens here is that the amount is deposited in the bank, but such check is not received from such a concerned bank, since they are not cleared actually, because there's a different banks actually. When the supplier or creditor he deposits in the HDFC bank, but it has to be settled in ICICI bank. So when such settlement does not take place, we mention that the checks are deposited but not yet cleared. So what happens is, since they are deposited but they have not been cleared, they must be subtracted. So this is our third adjustment. What happens when the bank charges are 3000? This is our fourth adjustment. It amounts to 300 rupees. Well, bank charges are such type of expenses which are borne by the bank. So what you have to do is, you have to just subtract it in the case of cash book, because such bank charges are firstly recorded in the passbook, then recorded in the cash book when the bank has intimated the customer. So the bank charges are subtracted from the cash book. Subtracted from the cash book. Main. So the fifth adjustment is interest credited by the bank amounts to 1250. What happens when interest credited by the bank in the passbook and cash book? So the passbook balance increases, but the cash book balance increases only when it is intimated to the customer of the bank. But we assume that it has not been intimated here. So what you have to do is, since we are considering the changes in the cash book as the changes in the passbook, you have to add this interest to the balance as per cash book. So after totaling all the amounts, you would get 2,40,000 and minus 90,000 and minus 300 plus 1250 and checks issued is 1,36,000. You would get the answer as 2,86,950. So this is the bank balance as per passbook. So this is our trick, guys. If you have any doubt regarding this trick or any doubt regarding this problem, please do reply and in the comment section below and express your doubt so that I could make my best to clarify your doubt. So like, share and subscribe our channel for more interesting updates. Thank you.